In the modern global market, the geographic borders and legacy advantages that once protected established companies are essentially blowing away. Competition is no longer local, it is immediate and borderless. Survival in this landscape has become a binary choice. You are either the one disrupting the market, or you are the one being disrupted. This survival curve shows a steep drop-off at the early expansion phase. Many companies fail here because they attempt to grow based on the strength of a product alone, without the structural roadmap necessary to manage a sudden increase in organizational complexity. Scaling successfully isn't an accident of growth. It requires a systemic, engineered architecture designed to withstand the pressures of expansion. The SUS strategy playbook provides that architecture, functioning as both a defensive shield against market volatility and an offensive tool for expansion. To dominate, a company must move beyond simple growth and learn to orchestrate strategic scale, the deliberate alignment of capital, network, and operations. By mastering this orchestration, a company shifts its posture. It stops being a target for new competitors and becomes the active disruptor of its own industry. The first pillar of this architecture is capital access. This funnel filters a chaotic stream of generic funding to isolate high-value, aligned capital, attracting partners who support aggressive expansion. When these glowing data points lock into your structure's base, they provide the financial fuel to expand operations without diluting long-term vision. Without this precise alignment between capital and strategy, the weight of rapid expansion will eventually cause the company's financial foundation to buckle. While capital provides the internal fuel, the second pillar focuses on the external environment, ecosystem alignment. Scaling in a vacuum is a high-risk strategy. In a hyper-connected economy, isolation leaves a business vulnerable to faster, better-connected competitors. This network cluster rapidly forms as an isolated business embeds itself into a broader ecosystem, connecting with key partners to extract powerful synergies. These connections eventually solidify into a geometric shield, guarding the company against the borderless threats that dissolve traditional standalone businesses. Alignment with a healthy ecosystem multiplies a company's standalone value, turning a single business into a vital part of a larger, defensible network. The final pillar required to translate these advantages into market dominance is execution. Capital and partnerships are only theoretical assets until they are converted into actual market share. Bridging that gap requires rigid operational discipline. It is the process of turning a high-level strategy into consistent daily industry disruption. These three waveforms represent capital access, ecosystem alignment, and execution. In the sub-strategy approach, success comes from their perfect synchronization. When these three elements snap together, they create a single, amplified wavelength of growth. It is this simultaneous coordination of all three pillars that transforms an industry and guarantees a path to successful scale. When strategic scale is achieved, it creates an enduring advantage, a market position so well engineered that it becomes difficult for competitors to even approach. This journey moves a business from the high-risk early expansion phase towards the final objective, a highly lucrative exit. Reaching this level of success is never a matter of luck. It is the result of a meticulously engineered growth path. By orchestrating capital, ecosystems, and execution, a business fully secures its dominance. It no longer reacts to the industry. It dictates its own future.